Hello, my name is Katherina Kavungu. I am a therapist. I have my practice in Dublin in Ireland. And today I would like to speak about dark entities, dark spirits. Is something like this really existing? If so, what do they do? Why should we look into this? And what kind of impact can it have in our lives? Now, I know it's a very, very special subject. I like dark spirits, dark entities. What's that? Is it just something we make up, or people believe about it, or we watch in movies like Harry Potter? No, I came across this subject because through own experiences. Now, the idea that spirits, spirits we cannot see, spirits we cannot touch, are existing. It's as old as humankind. It's nothing new. It's nothing what came up just recently. And I grew up in an environment as a child. My parents are scientists. My father is a medical doctor. My mother was a biologist. So I didn't grow up with much spirituality, neither from the religion side. Never went to church, and so I was basically brought up in the way only what we can see, touch, smell, see, taste, it's actually what exists. In a very young age, when I was a child, I already felt at night when something was in the room, and it frightened me. Yeah, because I didn't know what it is. I just knew I was not on my own, but I couldn't explain it what it is. And in my family home, there was no room about things like this, so I never spoke about it. And that fear stayed actually with me until my early 20s. So when I felt something was in a room and I felt I'm not on my own, I just really put the light on and made really radio on or TV to not hear anything, to not feel anything, because it just frightened me. And then later in my life, I came across and found out that spirits are real, that they are existing, and they're all different kinds of spirits, and they can get in contact with humans, speak with us. And over time, the more I started to learn about it, the more I overcame the fear from it, and I stopped running away from it. And I just used it personally for myself. So when I felt that something was with me, so I became more brave to look more into this. What is it actually, what I sense? What is it, what I feel? And I found out sometimes it could be spirits from people they died, they haven't crossed over. And then I didn't know at the beginning what to do. And the way I started was I was reading, okay, you can ask angels to help them. So that's what I did. So I asked angels. I'd say, Archangel Michael, to please get that spirit, that soul, and to bring it to the place where they belong to. And on my journey, on my spiritual journey, like these senses of feeling spirits and also seeing them, they became stronger. And for example, I do work with family constellations and trauma constellation. I do it in a group setting, so it's like a workshop. And I was searching for a room. It's a couple of years back here in Dublin to host a one-day workshop on a Saturday. And I went into a school, and they had a prayer room, and they were renting the prayer room. And I went there with someone from the school, and they wanted to show me the room, so if it would be suitable for the workshop I was planning to do. So I went into this room immediately. When I went in there, I saw an old lady, the spirit of an old lady hovering under the ceiling, very happy. I knew it was a lady I felt that she loved praying, and so, but she was in that room. The person beside me, he couldn't see that spirit. I was just standing there. I said like, all right, so explain me what it's about. And I saw that lady hovering down on the ceiling. And so there were more and more experiences coming to me that I couldn't deny any longer, and I couldn't just push it away and saying it's all not real, I just make it up. And especially it started even stronger in my practice. My main focus is working with people they've been traumatized, physical traumatized, sexual and emotional abused. And what happens then when people get abused, we fragment in our psyche, our literally we fragment in pieces. And I went in 2016 to a workshop because I wanted to learn more about people that have been severely sexual abused, people that have been ritualistic abused. I want to learn from them how they could overcome trauma and going through very, very horrible experiences in their life. So I went there, and during the course of the workshop, I sensed and saw spirits around people. And in one occasion, I talked to the person, a survivor of ritualistic abuse, of what I saw and what I felt, and the person reported it back to me that she found it very beneficial what I told her. It helped her on her journey. And I spoke also with the therapist, who a Canadian therapist who is specialized to work with people that have been ritualistic abused. And she said to me, you know, that Katherina, if there are people outside, many groups outside, they abuse children. I know it's not a lovely topic, but this is reality, what happens here, in a ritualistic way. So they, instead of praying to God, they pray to darkness. They pray to the devil, and they use rituals, and they invite these dark spirits. And if a person went through experiences like this, she told me, you have to work in the spirit, you cannot deny it. So she left it with me, and I thought about it. And as my profession is not only my profession, but my heart is really to help people to break free and to overcome trauma, to be whole, and to be themselves and enjoy life. So I decided inside of me, okay, I'm just gonna do that one. The moment I decided inside I gonna work with this in my practice, I have to say really crazy things started to happen in my practice without my doing, actually. Things happened where people came, I touched them, and I saw just spirits jumping out of them. I didn't pray over them or didn't say anything. And it was like the divine was hearing my commitment and said, okay, if you want to do that work, I'm going to help you. And more came into my awareness to the point that I was severely attacked myself. And if I would not went through the experience myself, I would not believe that it's existing. I would not have believed that. I knew about spirit, but I didn't know about really, really dark spirits. I read about it. I said, well, could be, but I didn't give any second thought it. But it was in 2017 where I was actually confronted and attacked during nights by dark spirits. It was very unpleasant, and I will make another video where I go more in depth into this one, because it will be I would need more time to talk about it, the whole story. Just let me share this one. The attacks, they were really real. You know, I was mental tormented, and since that experience in October 2017, I knew that there are dark spirits outside. They attack people, they torment people, and it's really real. It's very, very real. Now, if I speak with people that are from Brazil or from African country, I don't have to explain anything because there's a lot of witchcraft, voodoo going on, and they know about the existence of spirits. It's nothing new for them. Also, if you go in Asia and the countries in Asia, it's very, very real for them. It seems like that we in a Western country, we are so into technology that we just put that out and saying it's not existing because we can not see it or we don't have any technology to monitor this. But based on my own experiences and based on experiences with people I work with, the spirit realm is real, and spirits, they don't have a body, they are real as well. There are different types of spirits, but the one which causing problems in our lives are very, very dark spirits. Really dark. They are evil spirits, and they can come into a person's life. They can come within the body. They can come within organs, causing sickness, causing panic attacks, causing nightmares, causing sleeplessness, and they really, really can attack and torment people. Now, I tried with many different methods at the beginning to work with it, like methods which I don't use anymore because I feel it didn't bring anything like sage or anything. So if anyone out there feels there's like a spirit, even they can be in the house as a spirit, I just can let you know sage is not working. Yeah, so just smoking away, this is absolutely not working. Yeah, because they are very intelligent. So I speak about the very dark spirits. They are very intelligent. They are organized. They use their techniques. They have like weapons they use, and the way I work right now is I do work with God there, and I do work with Jesus. I don't speak about Jesus in a religious way. I'm not into Catholic, Protestant, and any religion out there. I do speak about Jesus the way the very, very early Christianity, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So really the true spirit of Jesus and the God and God, the divine presence, which is pure love and pure light, and it helps us. God helps us, and Jesus is helping us to break free from that darkness. And in order to get help, you don't have to be Christian. You don't have to belong to any religion. You just have to ask for help. And so if someone comes to me in a session and wants to break free from darkness and allows God and Jesus to help them, they will get help. And to break free, as I said, there are massive powers, nothing compared to God, but there are powers there from the dark side, not to underestimate. And it's kind of like an army there. And in order to fight against that, we have to really be strong, rooted in God, into His love, into His light, because otherwise they will smash us. And as I said, I will make another video where I go more in depth about my experiences, and what I know about most of this is because of own experiences, because I sensed it or I was allowed to see it in the spirit. Yeah. So this is so far I would like to share about the topic about dark spirits. Do they exist? Yes, they do exist. Do they harm people? Yes. They can cause accidents, they can cause all sorts of things. Do we have to be afraid of them? No. but we really have to really stay strong in a strong connection, have a personal connection with the divine presence, with God, to be fully protected, and that they also not can come in because they have a reason to come into our life. They cannot just come in as they want to. There are certain spiritual laws. As I said, I will make another video to speak about it more in depth, because it just will take a bit more time to talk about it. So I hope it gave you a little bit of an understanding. And the way you know, the question might be how do we get rid of them, how to overcome them. It is to find the exit. So they have to have a special like a portal why they could come in our life. This could be, for example, sexual abuse. Yeah, so our soul fragments. There are fragmented pieces of us. There's hurt, there's pain. We can develop hate, and they can use this one as a landing platform to come into our lives. So very often then we have to do inner healing. We have to heal the trauma, and then we have to remove them, get them out of our lives. And I do this, as I said, together with God through prayer and with Jesus, because I tried many things, but this is really what works. And I know it from my own experiences, and I know it from experiences from people I saw, and they broke free. So thank you so much. If you would like to get in contact with me, you find my details, my contact details on my website. And or if you have questions, just feel free to get in contact with me. Thank you, and bye for now.